Hey guys, Caleb here, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the Heroes of Justice Sky High Battle, and this is the part of the Batman vs Superman line. And as you saw in my two previous videos, I reviewed the Kryptonite Interception and the Clash of the Heroes, and now this is gonna be the final set, which is basically gonna be the Heroes of Justice. And as you can see right now, that they're having a scene like fighting, and the Batwing can barely fit in the camera because it's too big. And as you can see there's 5 cool minifigs in this set and 2 great vehicles. And yeah, without further ado, let's start with the Batwing. So this is the Batwing, and this is actually my very very first Batman vehicle that doesn't include yellow or like all black. This is actually one of my favorite vehicles. I actually like the old Batwing than this, but this one has some cool features, but the looks is just the only thing I don't like about this. But it's still good for, in my opinion, basically. And as you can see in the sides of this, these things are loose. Well, this is actually a feature, that's why it's going like that. And so let's start with the front. The front is pretty simple. As you can see, the bat symbol right there, it's not printed, it's a sticker. And you also see this Technic piece, which is basically a stud shooter or a 6 shooter actually. And right now I'm gonna try to shoot it. You just have to spin this and then it shoots. There. That's pretty cool. And there's 6 studs. Right, now I'm just gonna put that on the side for now. And also on the front, you see there's a clear piece, so it's supposed to be like not there, so it looks like it's a letter D or something. And in here on both sides, you do get this thing on ball joints. You can rotate them or angle them everywhere, but that's still cool. And this is the same cockpit they use for the Batmobile. I actually like that they use that. So if you open it, you get a blue seat for Batman, and there's a console piece. And if you see the console piece inside, you can kind of see Lex Luthor's helicopter right there. It's pretty cool. And there's no buttons and some studs and stuff in there. It's just basically slopes, so he's not attached to any studs when he's driving basically. And it just snaps or clicks in. That's pretty cool. And these things, you can also articulate them a bit. It's actually pretty cool that they added that. And in here on both sides, you get these 2 clear slope pieces. You can actually see some like blue right there, and then there's one there, and then there's one here. That's the only thing I don't like, is that showing so much blue. Even these yellow right there, I didn't even notice that, I just noticed it. And so the main feature of this Batwing is basically there's a little handle here, so you're supposed to like press it down, and then the wings goes up, so you just press on the back. And I'll show you guys that. Maybe it's a bit better if I do it this. There. So if I do that, this thing goes down like that. And if you do it down back, he goes back. It's actually like that. And this is how it looks like when it's completely folded. It's one of the worst looking thing I've ever seen, especially this. As you can see right there, I think it's a bit better if they kind of covered it with like some tile pieces, but I don't know, maybe they're just too lazy to do it. And it kind of looks like a boat, like a bat boat, except if you remove these things. And the only reason why it goes like this is basically, you see those little balls, like when you press it back down, it just attaches. It's like gears. It's basically like gears that makes it goes like this, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's it for the Batwing. So this is Lex Luthor's helicopter, And this scene in the box you see right there, it's not actually part of the movie. It's just to include some of those vehicles. And I didn't see this vehicle in Batman vs Superman, but there was actually a helicopter in the movie, but it's not shaped like this. It's bigger. And as you can see in the bottom, it just uses the one piece thing, same thing they use for Joker's helicopter. And there's actually 8 flick fire missiles. I actually like that. 4 in each sides. So you just flick, and then flick. There. That's a lot. I think kids will probably enjoy that feature with 8 flick fire missiles. And 4 actually has an orange stud. And other 4s doesn't have. It's just the original one. And each side there's a LexCorp sticker. There. And there's these wing pieces that can articulate. And I actually don't like the build of the front, the back, sorry, because I actually like this part, but this part just kind of looks too simple and small. It's just with the slope pieces and this and the very small tail rotor. But I like the main thing in the front. But I think it's too long, too big. But still looks cool. And they also use these cockpit from the racers, the 2016 new ones. And as you can see, there's these 2 things here because that's for Lois Lane to hang on. Because in the picture, she's being captured by Lex Luthor. And inside, there's nothing. It's just basically a small seat. And I actually like the use of this helicopter tail thingies as sides to save pieces. And there's just a steering wheel. And also, there's this little thing. I think it's supposed to be a camera or something. Well, it looks kind of crowded inside, but you can still fit Lex Luthor in there. But you just have to, there, make it work a bit. And yeah, that's it for the front. And the last thing in the back is going to be this engine thing in here. I think it's supposed to be for boosters. But yeah, that's basically it. So this is Batman, and this is the same as the Kryptonite Interception. And the only accessory that he has is basically a grappling gun. And he does have the double molded legs. And as you can see in his torso, there's a bit of his abs and some utility belt. Also a cool Batman symbol. And he does have the New 52 head and cowl. Also the cape are very soft. So it's easy to lift off the back printing. So you can see those futuristic lines again. They kind of glow a bit. And just continues with the belt. And for alternate faces is the same thing. It's just basically the same thing as a Kryptonite Interception. And there. Now let's go on to Superman. So this is Superman. It's also the same as the Clash of the Heroes. And except he has the double molded legs right there. I actually like that. And he also has the futuristic lines and some yellow bits. And also his logo is very cool. I like the lines, the blue lines around it. And he also has a 4-pack. And if you look in his back printing, and he also has the new style cape, by the way. It just continues with the yellow bits and the wrinkles, also some futuristic lines. And for alternate faces is Heat Vision. Same thing as the Clash of the Heroes. Next minifigure is the most fantastic minifigure in the set, and as you can see, she's very well detailed, and this is actually one of my favorite minifigures of Wonder Woman. And as you can see, her accessories is a sword and a shield that has a bird in the middle. I actually like those metallic gold colors around, and if you remove her accessories, you can see more of her printings. I like the color that they chose with this, with the dark red and dark blue, and she's wearing like a double molded legs as well, and with her skirt and her Wonder Woman symbol in here. Also there's kind of like a bird there, and she also has arm printings. They're metallic. That's pretty cool. And also the tiara is basically printed in her head, and if you remove her fantastic hair, You can see our alternate face and back printings. It's pretty cool as well. And this is actually a very cool hairpiece. It's rare and it's also new and exclusive to this set. This is Lois Lane, and she's also in the movie, as you can see right there. And she has a camera as an accessory, and she has some very simple printings on her torso. As you can see, you can get a better view of it when you remove the hair. Also, if you remove the camera, it's just a little tuxedo. And her back printing and alternate face is very simple too. It's just scared and a bit more wrinkles. Our final minifigure is Lex Luthor, and as you can see, he also has a simple torso print, and his accessory is just a pistol. If you remove that, as you can see more of his printings with the tuxedo as well in a different color. And if you look in his back, there's some wrinkles. I actually like the sand brown colorish or yellowish brown color. And this is actually just a wig he wore, like in the comic book, like if you watched it on the Lego channel. But they actually shaved his head at the end of the movie. And if you're wondering if he has an alternate face, well, he doesn't. That's kind of disappointing, but he's still a good minifigure to collect, and I think kids will probably like him because he's in a very, very cool set. Alright guys, that's it for this review, and if you want to see more sets, just comment down below which one you would like me to review next. And by the way, this set has a cool comic book as shown in the Kryptonite Interception video, and it just features 3 sets, and there is a checklist on the back, and I actually got all of those, just forgot to mark those 2. And yeah, that's it basically for this set. And stay tuned for the Mighty Micros, because there will be that will be the next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, and have a Lego day. Bye.